Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Penguin and welcome to Farming Simulator 15 Let's Play Season 2 Episode 1. We are here and we're at a new farm. Now I'm just going to give you a little bit of a background story as to why we are at this new farm. So if you remember a couple of months ago I went away on vacation, me, the wife, went away. And we came to Herefordshire in England, and we stayed in a little town called Ross-on-Wye, and I believe that's how you pronounce it. And one of the days we just went for a walk, you know, just a nice country land. We went for a walk, and we stumbled across this farm. This is part of the farm, and there's another part as well. We noticed a for sale sign on the track going up to the farm, and we was thinking, oh, it's probably one of the houses on the estate. Just by chance, we saw the farmer that was putting what we thought that was a house up for sale, and he said no, it's the full farm. He says he didn't buy it not that long ago, and he just, you know, it was a bit of a mistake. He just couldn't take care of it, and that he needed to sell it. So me and the wife thought, why not? Why not buy, you know, a farm in England? And that was all okay. But then we thought, you know, we thought about the farm back home in Jornholm, and we was like, yeah, but we can't run two farms. We're either gonna have to sell Jornholm, or we're going to have to just leave the one in Herefordshire, Coldborough Farm it's called, and we'll just stay at Jornholm. Well, me and the wife, we made a decision. It has took some time. We're going to move to England, we're going to move to Herefordshire, we're going to live on Coldborough Farm, and we are going to run Coldborough Farm. So, as you can see up top, the money that we have is all the vehicles that we sold back in Jornholm, the harvester, whatever, all the fields, all the grain, and the farm itself. That is the money we have left. That is all the money we've made from that. So there's nothing else to sell over there. That is it. We made about 1.6 million from selling vehicles, grain, and fields. We then got the we then sold the farm to it's like an estate agent. I don't know what they're going to do with it, for 750,000, and then we spent about 250,000 on this farm. However, this farm is worth a lot more. In fact, it's probably worth about $1 million. And the reason we paid 250,000 is because we agreed that any profits that we make, a percentage has to go to the previous owner, because he hasn't got his full money yet, and I believe that's over. I think it's a year or two. We've got like monthly payments to make, so yeah, we've got quite a lot of work to do, and there's a lot of arable farming, but there's also a lot of livestock farming, and that is what we're going to do. So here is the beef and pig part of the farm. There's cattle. I mean, there's cattle here and there's pigs there. There's cows for milk and sheep for wool down there. If I just bring up, here's a map, pretty big map. So here we are. You can see me moving at the top there by the blue circle. The red circle over that way is the what would you call it? It's called Chantry Farm, but they're all part of one. There's Coldborough, Chantry, and Yatton Ridge Farm. We own all of those. So yeah, we own all of those. Like I said, we still got to pay a lot of the money. We've only paid a fraction of what it's worth. Yeah, and then there's right like down that way is it's a tiny little village. That's where the vehicle store is. There's also some sell points for grain and the pigs and beef when they go to slaughter. They also go there. Over that way, there's biogas power. I don't think we're going to actually do any of that. I think our main focus is going to be on livestock because this is a dominant livestock farm. Obviously, we are going to have to do a lot of arable farming to feed the livestock, but our main focus is the livestock. So I'm going to take you on a little tour. Here's my car over here. This is one of the houses. Me and the wife have been thinking we might actually let these out to people, maybe as holiday lets or permanent housing, just to make a bit more money to pay the previous farmer for this farm. Right, so here we are. Pretty standard truck. This was it's pretty much given to us. We only paid a little bit for this. It's obviously getting around the farm. It's not the best of vehicles, but it does the job. Gets you from A to B. Cool. Like I said, that is the beef and pig. So this is Yatton Ridge Farm. There's all these houses there. We actually own pretty much most of these houses. Horse stables there. They're not actually ours. But yeah. I believe somebody in these houses here owns those horses, so that's their problem, not ours. There's a lot of grass fields here, like for grazing, and I'm going to use a lot of these fields for basically for feeding all the animals. Cause I've been told these two farms that can hold livestock can hold quite a lot of livestock, so that's good. Here's all these fields. We own these fields here. We don't own field 1 here. Like I said, we have got 2.1 million in the bank, and that is going to be used to buy some equipment. But we've got quite a lot of equipment already starting with. I'm actually quite surprised. I mean, if you were to total up all of the equipment on this farm, all the just the what do you call it? Just the properties on across the farm. It way surpassed 2 million, and we have really got it at a bargain. I don't think the previous farmer actually knows how much all of this is worth. Right, so here's Chantry Farm. There's already some sheep in here. They're good for now. Obviously, they will have to be fed pretty soon. There's the cows there for milk producing, and this is all the equipment that we'll need down here. Like I said, we've got a few starting tractors. It's good, so we don't really have to buy any tractors for the moment, but I might just sell some and buy different ones. Right, so that's this is Chantry Farm, yes. Now we're going to actually go up to the main Coldborough Farm. It's Coldborough Park. It's like that's the it's the whole thing, like in its package. Right. This is another one of our properties on here. And then there's one up here. This is actually our house for the main farm. So we live in that one. It's nice for you know, just to be really close to the farm, so you don't have to travel far early in the morning when you're working. So yeah, this is the main Coldborough Farm. There's the harvester. We're actually going to swap that out because that won't cut it for these fields. These fields are just too big for that. There we go. is the grain store. The good thing about this is it has manual loading grain, and it also has auto loading grain. So you tip your grain either in there or in there. Either way, it does fill them up, and then you can either load it with a shovel, or it's got a feeding system where it feeds it straight into the trailer underground, straight into there, which is pretty cool. And then around here is another like little got a grazing field. Though, like I said, we'll probably just mow this and use it for silage or hay. Another grain field there, crop field. So yeah, there's quite a lot of fields. So field 19 to 31. No, field 19 to 40 is all grass fields. See all the ones at the bottom near 13, 15, 16. They're all grass fields as well. So yeah, we've got quite a lot to crack on at, which is good. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as you could see there, I was playing a bit of a storyline. That's just to kind of get this the ball rolling on this new series. Things are going to be kind of different with this season as to last season. You will notice by this title already that there's no title as to what we're doing. So say baling and harvesting. It's just going to be something like, let's play Farming Simulator Season 2, let's play Farming Simulator 15 Season 2, Coldborough Park Farm Episode 1. That'll be it. The reason being is because we're going to do quite a lot of things in one episode. Another thing is, the episodes are going to be longer. I haven't decided how frequently I'm going to put them out. It depends how many I can record, how long it takes to record them, how long it takes to edit. And that's another thing. Editing, there's going to be a lot more editing. There's going to be a lot more cut up. So say I might start the harvester off, harvest for about 5 minutes, then it'll cut to the end of the harvest. So you basically, a lot more is getting done in one episode, which I think you guys prefer. Like I said, they are going to be longer. Don't be put off by that. Feel free to come back and watch them. You know, watch half of it, like say in the morning and one half in the afternoon. That's fine. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna kind of dip in and out to the storyline, but I'm gonna try and keep it as me playing the game and talking as if I'm playing the game and not talking as if I'm a character in the game. So that with the wife and me being the farmer, I probably won't touch on that much. I'm going to talk more like I'm like in a third person perspective. So yeah. So I think the first thing we need to do, I have shown you the basics of what is here. Like I said, the harvester's there, and that is the first thing that's got to go. The harvester has to go. You've seen the size of these fields. For example, field 9 here is just huge. It's humongous. If I was to harvest this field with that harvester, I mean, even though I'm cutting it up, I'd get bored. Seriously. So I'm going to go with the big New Holland and the largest header. Might not be very realistic, and that's another thing. I am trying to be as realistic as possible. You will see me, I'll be doing I say realistic farming techniques. I'll be trying to recreate realistic farming techniques that farmers would use in the real world. The way I kind of the way I harvest will be what they do in the real world. I will be using auto combine and a lot of other mods. So maybe not harvesting as real things, but especially when I'm driving on the field and whatever, I'll be trying to do it as real as possible. Working around the farm, I'll try and do a lot of first-person views when I'm in the vehicles as much as possible. Some of it is just not possible when you're when you're playing this game, because it's hard. You know, the first-person view isn't as flexible as it could be. So yeah, first thing we're gonna do is take this down to the shop. lift that up. Turn the beacons on. As for, in fact, I'm going to just go into the garage. Here is everything we own. So that is everything we own. The only thing I'm going to sell to start with is the harvester, and I'm going to buy the new harvester, and then that is it. I will sell things, you know, along the line, other things along the line, when I see fit. But for now, the only thing that I really need to get rid of is this harvester. Like I said, we have got 2 million. We'll get about 2.2 million, I think, after we've sold this. Maybe just a bit under. But then that money will go straight away when we buy the new harvester, since the new harvester's about 300 grand, I think, something like that. It's ridiculous, but I think it'll be worth it once we've harvested all these fields. Right, so here we are at this shop. We're going to go sell this. That's actually our tractor there, we own that. Right, as well, just leave that there. Sell that for 19 grand. Yeah, 2.22887 million. Right, garage, not garage. Harvesters. So it's actually 430 grand. Wow. I was kind of thinking about a case. It's a bit smaller, you see. Might fit a bit better. What's the headers like? I want the header with the built-in. See, it's the same size header, so we're not really like these two headers here have got built-in header trailers, whereas the others haven't. So yeah, we might as well just buy the big New Holland. It's got a big grain tank, so that's a plus. Right, we'll buy that. Sweet, and then the big header. There we go. Right, so I was gonna use that to pull it back to the farm. But I mean, what's the point? I can hook it up to this. I just need to look at what fields we need to do next. There's a harvest order in the UK as to what grain you're meant to harvest first, or what becomes ripe first. I think there's like summer and winter grains. I believe it goes barley, wheat, canola, or rape, oilseed rape for summer, and it goes barley, canola, wheat in the winter, but I'm not quite sure. But if we're going to go on the summer one, it's barley first, so we're looking at field 9, 3 and 6. Ideally, I want to bale everything. Though stuff like field 9, where it's got quite a lot of corners in, especially this here where it juts in like that, it's just not going to work. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to bale. I mean, the way they do it in real life, of what I've been told, is they only bale like the straw off a certain crop, so they might only bale barley straw or wheat straw. In this game, it doesn't make a difference. It all comes out the same. So I think field 8, because it is pretty much, it does curl a bit, but it is pretty much straight. I think that we're going to bale that. We'll bale 6 and 3. Possibly 2, because even though it does have like this bit that juts out, this bit's only small down the bottom, where the rest is it's circular or square, so that kind of works out the best. I don't know. Anyway, let's get this to the farm. If we are going to do barley first, I'll do field 3 because it's the furthest away from the farm. What they do is they usually work from the furthest to and then to what closest to the farm, or the opposite way around. They don't just jump in between. So say they'll start at, I don't know, field 12, then go to 6, then go to 16. They'll usually, you know, work their way backwards, because then, you know, the closer to the farm you get, less you have to travel, more fuel you save. So I think we'll do field 3 because that's the only one that we own at the moment. I don't want to be buying any more fields just yet, even though we do have 1.7 million left. I did have the alright. Beacons on. Whoa! Traffic mayhem. That's just the AI's fault that happened then. Alright, let's go to the farm. Right, so here we are at field 3, and I've just remembered something. There's problems with these fields where oh, I opened it at the wrong side. It's that side. Anyway, yeah, there's a problem with these fields, especially when using auto combine with this combine. That it kind of when it turns corners, it gets stuck because these they've got clip. You can clip into them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this tractor. And I know this sounds a bit stupid, and you know it actually might be a silly idea. I have done it before, but what I'm saying is that we get the sower, and we put like a headland of grass around the field, so the harvester won't clip into the hedge when it turns the corner. Now I know I'm losing out on a field space. I get that, but it'd be more efficient in the long run than me having to keep tabbing up and resetting the combine to so it doesn't clip into the edge. Right. I'm going to destroy a little bit of my crop. That I'm not too bothered about. But all we need to do is, you know, just one around and it should be fine. Like so. And you can see there's bits that are still sticking out. Now the way to get rid of those is to go over with the cultivator after. But that's only once the grass has grown. Obviously I can't really... I suppose I could do it while the grass hasn't grown, because it'll cultivate the grass, which I'm not bothered about because I'm not doing anything with the grass around this field. It'd just be pointless. It's just basically it's to trick the auto combine. That's all I'm doing this for. It makes my life a lot more easier. Imagine it is a worker that's, I don't know, a newbie, and his harvesting skills aren't the best. His combine driving skills aren't the best. I have to go and put a headland of grass around so he doesn't hit the fence. Because now, obviously, I've made the edge of the field. Let's see. bigger, so or the edge of the field is further away from the hedge, which is my whole intentions. On the straight bits it doesn't matter, it's just the corners, but I want to, you know, to have it even, and I don't want it so the auto combine refuses to work because, you know, the field is too jaggedy. I know I keep doing that's annoying me, and that's missing bits because I'm not getting close enough. And I'm going to do this for every single crop field. Now, that is going to take some time, and granted I will do some of it off camera. Like, even when I'm not even planning to record, I'll just, you know, I'll just hop in and... Whoa, sliding a little bit. I'll just hop in and just do some work. Won't be any major work, it'll probably just be some stuff like this. Right. So there we go. Just think of it as, you know, I never did that, and that's what the field always looked like. If you look at it like that, it's not a problem. Right. Let's unfold this. Unfold the header. In fact, right, straw swath is on at the moment. I'm just going to disable it while I get these little bits here. Auto combine on. Right. Enable straw swath. Go. It's going in a circle. Right, sweet. So that's going to do that. What other fields is there? That's barley. 6, 9, 6 and 9. Right. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm going to let that do its thing. Obviously I'm going to end it here. Let's just turn this one off. So next time in episode 2, this will be done. I'll probably go around the probably all the fields that we own at the moment. So I've done 3. We'll do 5, 4. I don't know actually, because 5 and 4 are really tiny fields, and I am losing quite a lot of space. So I might actually do those. I might actually harvest those manually, because, to be honest, I might just throw grass on there. It's not worth it, really, putting grain. You know, crop on those fields, because they're just too small. So if I throw grass on there, you mean it's more grass for size. I mean, I've got tons of grass fields. I could always turn over one of these grass fields if I really want to. Like, field 25 is a decent size for a crop field. I could easily turn that over if I wanted to. Whether I do or not is another thing. Like, field 35, I don't know. I'll think about it. Or why don't you guys, you know, give me suggestions of what I should do, because, you know, it helps when you guys get involved in making the decisions, because I am doing this for you. As you could see there, he's already turned the he's already turned this corner here with no problems. I mean, you might even be able to see his tyre tracks. Right, you can see there how he reversed onto this. Well, imagine if that field edge was here and he reversed, he'd probably be hitting this, and his header would definitely have hit the hedge there in the corner. So that's what you've got to watch out for. So yeah, I am going to leave it there for now. Like I said, post down below in the comments what you know, what you should think I do. What you think I should do? There we go, with the field 4 and 5. Whether I should go around it with a bit of grass and use auto combine to combine it, or do it manually and then and I don't know, put crop back on it again, or just cover it in grass once I've harvested it, obviously. Yep. So that is it for now. Thank you for watching. Please like, favorite and subscribe, and I want to see you next time for some more Farming Simulator 15 Let's Play Season 2. Ta-ra.